What is stress? What causes stress? What kind of people get affected by stress? When it gets serious than you think? Hello beautiful people, thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. If you are new here, welcome to the Mind and Beyond. My name is Suganya Rajarajan, a psychology student, and I post videos about various mental health issues and how to take care of our mental health in a better way. But if you are not new here, hello, welcome back bestie. Okay, so what is stress? The most common answers could be stress due to work pressure, stress due to misunderstanding in relationships, stress due to financial issues and things like that. Yes, these are all stresses, but these are not the only ways to define stress. In fact, we go through these types of stresses on an emotional level. Did you know that stresses can affect us physically as well, mentally as well, psychologically as well? And did you know some stresses are actually good and beneficial to us? Let me explain all of that in detail. Let's say, for example, you see a snake in your garden. How would you feel? You're obviously scared, having no clue what to do at the moment, and full of fear. But that fear is an emotion. So that is stress on an emotional level. But have you noticed how your body reacts in that situation? You tremble, you sweat, your heartbeat races, you breathe rapidly. Sometimes you even get a blurred vision. These are stresses on physical levels. Okay, when I said some stresses are actually good and beneficial, what did I mean? I'll give you an example. I'm a student. Let's say I have exams coming up next week and I have to score good marks in that. So what I will do for the next whole week, I would study harder, work an extra hour, study an extra topic every day, revise a little more than usual. I'm stressing myself to do all this extra work for the next 1 week in order to get those good marks or good grades. So such stresses which will serve a purpose are actually good stresses. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're going for a job and you have a client meeting in the next 2 days. You have a presentation to do in the meeting, and if that goes well, you're getting an increment or a promotion. So what you would do? You're going to rehearse the presentation as many times as possible so that you can make sure that it goes well. So for the next 2 to 3 days until the meeting is over, you're going to take up the stress of preparing for the presentation. Like you're going an extra mile to prepare well for that. That stress is also good because it's serving the purpose of getting you an increment or a promotion. So such types of stresses that will make you stay focused on a task or make you productive are all good stresses. Emotional level stress, physical level stress, good stress, we've seen all this. There are two more major types of stresses that I want you to understand. One of that is acute stress. Any stress that you go through for a shorter period of time. That snake in the garden, the exam stress, the client meeting stress, all of these are gone through only for a shorter period of time. Only until you get the snake out of your garden, you're going to be stressed. Only until I finish my exams, I will be stressed. Only until you do the presentation well in that client meeting, you're going to be stressed. It's for an hour, a day, or maximum a week. Such short period of stresses that will not affect us on a deeper level are all called acute stresses. The other type is chronic stress. This is where things get a little serious. The term chronic itself means long term. Any stress that you go through for a longer period of time, say 1 month, 1 year, many years, such stresses are chronic stress. The examples that I gave in the beginning of the video, like work pressure, stress in family, stress in relationships, stress related to financial issues, all these are long-term stresses because none of them can be sorted overnight. You are doing a job that you hate, or you're doing a job that has got more pressure. You need money, you just can't quit the job. So you will have to sustain in that job whether or not you like it, whether or not it's pressuring. Such stresses cannot be sorted overnight. So that is a long-term stress. Stress in families. Let's say you're having issues with your husband or wife or parents or anybody in the family. You just can't abandon them because they are family. You will have to figure out ways to deal with that. So that cannot be sorted overnight. So that stress is also a long-term stress. You may or may not notice, but chronic stresses doesn't just give you that tensed vibe all the time. It's more than that. You get damaged physically when you go through stress for a longer time. It starts with frequent headaches and then gets progressed to disturbed sleep. That is, you sleep for lesser hours or you sleep with a lot of disturbance in between. Like you wake up in the middle and then you find it hard to go back to sleep again. And then it gets worsened to develop some serious health issues, diabetes, hypertension. How come diabetes and hypertension and stuff? Because when you're stressed, the sugar levels in your blood keeps fluctuating. Your blood pressure keeps fluctuating, and that's how diabetes and hypertension. And if you stay constantly in stress, you may even develop clinical depression. Diabetes, hypertension, depression, why do you need all these? Take care of yourself. In fact, this is one of the reasons why most of the older adults in our homes are having diabetes, because they're constantly worried about things. They're worried about getting aged, they're worried about their children, the lives of their children. They never stop worrying. It's never ending. When they keep constantly worrying, they're constantly stressed, and that's how they develop diabetes. So consider this as a gentle reminder. Show a little extra care for your parents or grandparents or any older adults in your home. Give them assurance that they are valued, they are loved, they will be taken care of, and do your part to make them live a stress-free life. Sometimes, no matter what we do, no matter how much love we shower on them, they are never going to stop worrying. But still, we can do our part, right? Okay, now we have understood about stress, the seriousness of stress, the major types of stress and everything. But understanding and still continuing to live with stress is not fair. So in my next video, I'm going to share a few simple yet effective techniques to manage stress. So make sure you have subscribed to my channel and also click on the bell icon so that you get notified when I post my next video. And please let me know how I did in the comment section, because I'm a newbie to YouTube, so I would really appreciate your feedbacks. Thank you so much for watching till this part of the video. I hope I made some sense and was little helpful as well. I will see you again soon in my next one. Until then, this is Suganya Rajarajan signing off. Bye.